So, first look at this. I haven't even checked the initial overview, just the weekly report. And this is the first full year that I've had Last.fm. The reason I switched from Spotify to Last.fm is mostly because of Spotify's business practices, but also Last.fm allows me to track music I listen to offline as well, from like music players and stuff. So let's see what the overview looks like, and then we'll look at the fancy thing later. Exactly 15,000. Yeah, that was deliberate. I wanted to do that. Most in May. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I've been looking at that throughout the year, and I can't figure out how or why that happened. The reason that it's so low in these 3 months is because I didn't have a system at that point to register the stuff I listened to on my phone. But then in April and May, I got that system set up and perfected. So this is a more accurate reflection. I hope to hit maybe 17 to 20,000 next year. But anyway, 522 artists, 1,300 albums, 2,400 tracks. Top track being Shock was interesting. It is tied with I'ma Be, because I'ma Be has been a top track for like the whole year, so I didn't realize that it was being tied with Shock. Stray Kids overtaking Kave was actually a very recent thing. And then ATs, they didn't even squeak in. They've overtaken them now, but yeah. K was a very intense. Hehehe. That's a tradition of mine to listen to Promise by ATs. Have the first track I listen to every year. So that's what I did this year as well. Which we'll see if I do again next year. Busiest day, Wednesday. See, Wednesdays and Thursdays are my work days. So I'm listening to music for like 5 hours straight while I'm on shift. Busiest hours, 2 p.m. Yeah, between 10 and 2. Top tags: K-pop, Korean pop, and rap. Interesting. With a smidgen of visual K. Artist map. Top album, Flight of Ideas. House Party, Fame Monster, Crawl to China, and Deliverance. I only listened to that like once. I think I only listened to that once as well. These are more interesting. But anyway, top artists. Yeah. South Korea is just like blazingly white. And I'll bet you this is entirely Aimland. A fairly average graph, it looks like. A little more discovery, consistency, and replay. Ironically, lower concentration. You know, make that make sense. Anyway, we can ignore these because I was only scrubbing from like November last year. Listening time peak 33 days. 33 days straight. That's like a month straight. Not bad, but I could do better. Average scrubbles 41 a day. Longest streak 38 days in a row. Oh, that's actually impressive. I didn't realize that I'd gotten that far. Most scrubbles an active day, 200. Damn. You listen to 16 tracks with the word night in the title. 16 different tracks? I could totally do that though. Okay, so we're scrolling back up and we're looking at the playback. This is the more exciting part. Might be a little laggy. What's this loading down here? Okay. 33 days, 15 hours. Yep. Interesting. I wonder how that's calculated. And fly to the moon 10 times. That's fun. If you can't see the text, probably because of my style sheet, it says you explored 522 artists and discovered 80% of them for the first time, but only one took the crown. Stray Kids. 541 times, putting me in the top 5% of fans. Not bad. Yeah, pretty average. There we go. I listened to 1,351 albums, which is over 3 per day. Yeah. The chart for this one is going to be very interesting, because it'll just be like an astronomical spike. You scrabbled it 428 times, putting me in the top 0.44% of fans. Hell yeah. I know that's right. Why? Yeah. That's what I thought. That album is so freaking good. 428, 254, 206, 157, 137, 136. Oh, interesting. Witness and Anti-Birth are almost at a draw. Neat. Ooh, very hard to read the text there. I would have turned off my style sheet, but I'm doing this at midnight and I don't want to get flashbanged by the white. So the text reads, you scrabbled 2,407 unique tracks, averaging 6.2 listens per song. Along the way, one became your 2025 anthem. Shock by All Hours. 79 times, putting me in the top 1% of fans. Not bad. Shock is so good. It's the song that made me stan All Hours. I like me some funk. Like exactly tied. I love that. Deer Hunter. Oh, interesting. Didn't realize it was that high. Think of Dawn and Bite. You see, I don't really listen to Ghost 9, but like in Spotify shuffles, a few of their songs have made it into the shuffle, and I'm like, this is really good. So I really should do a deep dive into their discography. Think of Dawn and Bite are also tied. You hit exactly 15,000. Oh, that is so satisfying. Placing me among the top 24% of listeners. And how would you describe me? Flat triangle. 19% variance. See, this is funny because how diverse I know that this is just because I listen to music in different languages, otherwise this would be 100% K-pop. Because like K-pop only gets tagged as K-pop and not the actual genres that they are. like funk or EDM or trap or D&B, which is what a lot of what I listen to. Anyway, your listening time was 2 p.m. Yep. Interesting. What was this? Here's a little bit of a bump here. 6 a.m. What was I doing awake at 6 a.m.? Who knows? Anyway. 38 consecutive days. Yeah, that's impressive. Out of everyone on Last FM, I was the 26th top listener of this artist, Kave. I can't remember if that's higher or lower than I was last year. I'll probably put it in the description. 460 scrubbles, yeah. I was the 15th top listener of the album. Flight of Ideas, yeah, we knew that. I expected that at least. 13th top listener for this track. Think of Dawn. I was the 13th top listener this year? Damn. With 75 scrubbles? Is this what they call underrated? Okay. Nice. And I shall download that. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll do this again next year. See ya.